Back on air, and once again we're in the Terminus Hotel. We've just spoken to Jamie Forrest, but now we've moved around to Ken Dury and Mandy Matheson, and we've let the boys have a bit of a look at the team. They probably won't comment too much because the president, Graham Tiger Allen's standing just beside them, but Ken, as a local there, you'd look through and you'd see plenty of familiar names, probably a few you might have kicked up the arse as young blokes from hanging around your joint too late at night.
This is true, Hickey, yes.
That bloke in the back pocket there, you know him, would you? T. Turner.
Oh, you know him very well. Very handy man on the field. Just as handy on the field as in the bed, I think, Hickey. Yeah. But
what do you think of the selection there?
On paper, Hickey, on paper, it looks very good, the team. I think if they perform on the ground, as good as they look on paper, I think they'll do very well tomorrow down there in Sedona on the big ground. Now we've got here Fawcett. Now they tell me he's a bit hoppy.
Yeah, I think he might have a suspect hamstring.
Well, we've got to have him fit there, Hickey, to tag that big wardle, haven't we?
I think if we think back to the year when he kept Ronnie Best down to a few goals, if he could do a similar performance tomorrow, we'll be pretty happy.
The magnet.
As we said earlier, Marcus Dury here plying a few amber transfusions into the poor unsuspecting customer who will be fronting his shop Monday morning. Marcus, is it true that North Central panel beaters take the dent out of accident?
Excuse me, Jeff. I don't think that is true. Listen here, customers. If you have a bingle, give us a tingle. It's at 37 High Street, Witchy Proof.
Got a card there for us? He's just pulling one out.
Get a close-up of this half. Zoom in.
And just one comment on team selection, Marcus. Once Harvey's focus, got her in there, Harv. By the way, there are no sponsors to this telecast. One final question, Marcus. The big centre-half back, Jeffrey Ian Fawcett, hamstring injury. Do you think those few grogs he had during the week might fix it up and he could play a sterling game tomorrow in defence?
Well, I think of Jeff's hamstring injury. What is it?
Injury.
Injury, that's right. If Jeff's hamstring injury hinders him anyway and he's driving home, he can't reach the clutch, and he has a prang, bring it to this place. Okay?
Action! We'll welcome our viewers back to the Terminus Hotel, the house of John and Peter Eslick, and to see Eddie Malloy there pulling a few frothy beers. But meanwhile, our attention's turned to Mr. Ian Gank Rooster Allen. He answers to all of them. Gank, I noticed earlier in the afternoon you were here in the Demon 83 jumper. I noticed you haven't taken the liberty to put 84 on it yet. Do you reckon that'll be required?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Hoping or expecting?
Well, if you can't put that on tomorrow, I'll burn this bastard.
Right, and shit, I had a selection team sheet here somewhere. Have you had a look at the team, I suppose, have you? And made a few judgments yourself about possible do's and don'ts?
Yes, I have, to be honest. And I think you've made a few, two bad changes.
Care to elaborate on those, Gank?
Yeah. I think you made two bad changes, but I won't say who.
That's fairly provocative, stating that they're not going on with the business end of the statement. Like, I won't tell Tig you said it. He's over the other side. He's over the other side. Quick, say it.
No. I reckon you've made two bad changes. What I think, this is my idea anyway. You shouldn't have the two top light, two tall bands. They've made a bad bloke. You have. And that's all I can say.
Possibly similar to Carlton, where they got Justin Madden and Jones both in at once. Perhaps run one off the bench, interchange them off the bench, or just the one? Would you right to have them both in, or just interchange them off the bench, or just have the one for the whole game?
In that situation, I say just the one. That's all I can say.
Well, that's a fair comment. We welcome open comments here because everyone's entitled. And no doubt tomorrow when we win the game, you'll be partaking in the celebrations at the footy shed.
Well,
A quick comment.
yeah, well, put it this way. I've only seen a game and a half all year, and I don't think the pressure will let me let them.
Okay, well, I'll put in a good word for you.
But at least I'll tell you, put it this way. I've paid me sub anyway.
Shit, I haven't. I better bloody do that tomorrow. I haven't done it. Tig, I'm sorry.
Sure you got it right.
And help the boys celebrate tomorrow night, will you?
I hope they win. I'll give them all the best.
One word of advice, steer clear of the hound. He'll put you under the heater and put you under.
I don't think Carlton will beat... I think Carlton will beat Collingwood.
Oh, foregone. But, yeah, Peter Eslick reckons that Collingwood will beat Carlton.
I doubt very much whether Piggy's... Yeah.
He just frothed a beer. Well, listen, we might leave. Thanks, Merla. We'll see you later on. Well, you wouldn't read about it. We're still in the Terminus Hotel, and bugger me, here's Barrel Courage. Stephen, is that true that you were here at 5 to 10 this morning because you heard the Channel 69 cameras were going to be here earlier in the evening?
Yes, quite true, Jeff. Bit disappointed. Got this bullshit notice up on the board. Be here at 6 p.m. And what do? Turn it bloody up past 10. And here it is, 12:15. Man should be home. Well done, Jeff.
I think someone must have doctored up the sign a bit, Steve. We're meant to be here at 7:30, but we appreciate your fine gesture to be first off the queue. Tomorrow, anything you'd like to add to what you might consider could be a verdict at the end of the day?
I think there's one big wild Willie Ruckman could have...
Cass White.
I'm not mentioning any names.
And what's he going to do, this particular ruckman?
Could have a big influence on the game.
Which team's he from, though?
Like I said, not giving away any names.
So anyone could win the match then?
Yeah, they could too. I've lost for words, Jeff. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. If they stick him on the forward line next to the coach, could be Larry, could be Wardle.
Terry, come here.
Stick him next to him.
Terry, mate.
I reckon a lot of Birch. Opposition blokes be hearing footsteps. Would you agree?
Oh, no comment. One last word before we go to Peter Dixon. Who did buy your footy boots?
Oh, still got them in case I'll take up